everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're back. We're doing a best of 3 Crimson Vow draft. We got Ill-Tempered Loner as our rares. Card is incredibly strong. Incredibly strong card. And when it flips, it is just so crazy. I can't imagine what it's like when you have a board full of creatures attacking with a flipped Ill-Tempered Loner into a Howlpack Avenger. Yeah, it's just, and it's inflatable on top of that. Wow. Other goodies in here, we've got, well, Fearful Villager on color with Loner is still playable. I like Gargantua. Really nothing that good outside of Loner. Loner is far and away the strongest thing in here, so we'll take it. All right, follow-up pick in red, we have Lightning Wolf and Belligerent Guest. Those are not the picks. Probably looking at, well, I've got some choices here. I really like Quartermaster a lot. I haven't played much red-white. I'm trying to think of the red-white support cards. None of them are really coming to mind. I could see taking the Infestation Expert too. It doesn't fly like Quartermaster, but it's also very good, and we'll continue down the werewolf path. There's Desperate Farmer, which I like. Lunar Rejection is good. Bounce Draw. Red-blue is totally playable, though I don't play that much either. Could just take the Infestation Expert. I know it's good. Quartermaster's better, probably, overall. But like I said, do I want to do red-white? I'm just going to go with the Expert just for the wolf support. And I don't want to take a red card here. That's a tough pick. You could go a lot of directions on that. And I could probably go along with a lot of choices there. So now it's Villager versus Spore Crawler. Probably a Villager. Because if we were going to pick 2 cards to play around, or one of these cards to play around, I'd pick the Ill-Tempered Loner, so I'd rather have the Villager. Fleeting Spirit is very good. Spore Crawler is good. Reckless Impulse is good. Could actually argue, yeah, actually, maybe the Impulse is just better now that I think about it. Red card draw, yeah. That's probably true. Impulse giving you 2 turns to use the spell is just really good. Flourishing Hunter looks pretty good here. It's some more top end, I guess. Otherwise, there's like Sure Strike, which is a pretty good combat trick. Boarded Window, which I haven't really played much of. Millipede. We could take the Hunter. It seems a bit early, I guess. But I don't really want a Sure Strike here. In the Festivities is probably a fine sideboard card. Pretty good black stuff in here. Gift of Fangs and Farmer. I'll still take the Hunter, I guess. Getting pretty beefy, though, at this point. Retribution, not really what we're looking for. Frenzied Devil, not really either. Some good black stuff again. Could take the Sure Strike now. I mean, it's fine. I'd like to play Ill-Tempered Loner. I don't really want the Frenzied Devil, though, because we already have so much top end. So Ancestral Anger. Now at least we can take, like, Sporeback or Snarling. I don't know which one I like more. I guess Sporeback, they both kind of attack well. One requires mana, but this thing's kind of always a 2/4 on your turn, where this is sometimes a 3/3. I don't know which one I like more, to be honest. They're both playable. I'm going to go with the Sporeback Wolf because I've played it less, so I'm a little more curious what I think about it. Scorpion. Hungry Ridge Wolf is probably what we're looking for, since we already have, what, all wolves? 4 wolves? No, this is, yeah, just a lot of wolves. So we'll take the Ridge Wolf. That makes sense here. Try and do some aggro wolf beats. Snarling Wolf is fine for that. Ancestral Anger. I haven't done the Ancestral Anger deck yet. I've seen it played a couple times. I'll take a Snarling Wolf here, though. It's totally fine. So, Honeymoon Hearse, I guess. Blood Servitor or Sheltering Boughs. I don't really want either of those. I guess we'll take the Hearse. I haven't really played much of it, but... I mean, I guess it's kind of cool with Infestation Expert spitting out insects that crew the vehicle. It's a vehicle that doesn't have crew, which I think is weird. It's like, why'd you make crew? Lightning Wolf, Snarling Wolf. Let's take the Knife. I like the knife, and we already have a couple cheap bodies for it if we can find some more. We'll have some knife-wielding wolves here. All right, I guess we can take Ancestral Anger now. We've already kind of got a lot of top end. I don't know. We'll see if the anger ends up panning out. Probably won't. I don't think we'll need the Millipede either. Well, Bramble Armor, not super playable. Maybe playable with some Train, I guess. What do I want here? Probably Wolf Strike. Welcoming Vampire is obviously good. I don't think we're going to splash it, though. I guess there's a Braid here, too, huh? I mean, they're both very good. Probably a Braid, since you don't actually require a creature. Wolf Strike deals with bigger things, and we have all of the wolves in the world to support it, but a Braid is cheaper and randomly deals with artifacts too, which is good, and doesn't require you to have a creature in order to kill something. I do like Wolf Strike a lot, though, but we'll take a Braid. Foreboding Statue in here too, which I would definitely play, but I'd rather have the cheap removal here. Ooh, Dormant Grove. You know, I haven't gotten a chance to play Dormant Grove yet, and I've wanted to, so happily taking this. Turns into a relevant creature and gives all your guys vigilance. Pretty strong. Good value. We could use some 3-drop rampers. Hey, Thalia. I guess we could take Sharpshooter. I mean, everything in our deck is going to train it pretty effectively. Spore Crawler's pretty good too, though. I like having the reach, though, because we don't have any other reach, so it makes sense to me. And I don't really like Weary Prisoner much at all. I could take the Scorpion, I could take the Cadet, but we don't really have much training outside of the Sharpshooter or ways to put counter. Well, that's not true. Dormant Grove with the humans we have, that's pretty strong synergy, actually. All right, I'll take it. Upside seems there. There's otherwise Toxic Scorpion, which would also be nice for us, but upside of Cloak Cadet seems pretty substantial. Wolfkin Outcast is fantastic. We're going to take that and be happy about it because we have like all wolves as it is. So 4-drop 5/4 or 4-drop 6/5 with upside. Real good. So we've got some choices here. We can do Dawnheart Disciple or Toxic Scorpion. I mean, we have pretty good human count too, actually. So Disciple might actually be better than Scorpion. Scorpion's probably better. I don't know. It's tough. I feel like Disciple is going to attack in better for us. Like, it's nice having the Death Touch too. Death Touch is nice, but this I feel like often is going to attack as a 3/3. I might be wrong. We have a lot of humans. I don't really want the Honeymoon Hearse. I don't really need the Infestation. I don't really need a second knife either, though. Guess we could take... I just don't have much need for Infestation. I mean, there's no way that I need Honeymoon Hearse either, but whatever. So nothing that we need. I guess I'll just take a Sanctum, get a rare. Could take Lantern Lost for sideboard. In the Festivities, feels like a playable sideboard card. Kind of missing here at the end, huh? All right. Feels like we're getting cut in both our colors from this side. I still don't really want to play Weary Prisoner if possible. Guess I could play Lightning Wolf if I had to. Combatant, I feel like, is more for a beatdown deck. So a little removal light, and yeah, this deck feels like it needs a little help. I guess we could take another Dormant Grove here. It's still very good. Putting counters on things, especially with the Cadet we have already. Yeah, I could see that. That could steal some games. All right. What do I not want to play in here? I don't think we're a Honeymoon Hearse deck. Or at least I'd like to not be a Honeymoon Hearse deck. Cultivator Colossus. Yeah. It's massive might in here. How many creatures do we have? 11. We don't have any ramps, so I'm not really feeling the Colossus. Could take... I guess I probably like Massive Might more than Web, just because we have a lot of beefy dudes, so trample could win the game. And considering how light on removal we are, we probably want that. Mulch, don't really need that. Don't really need a devil. Guess we take a sure strike as more combat tricks. If we don't have removal, we're gonna have to settle for combat tricks. The problem is we don't have much 1 and 2 drops, but I guess we have a Snarling Wolf, we have a Ridge Wolf, we have Sporeback Wolf, Disciple. That's not bad. Dormant Groves are also creatures, so really we have like 13 creatures. That's pretty good. Oh, another Snarling Wolf probably doesn't hurt, but actually I want the Raconteur. I like this card. And we only have 3 4-drops right now, so that's probably acceptable. I don't think we're on the Ancestral Anger plan. Still need 3 more playables, unfortunately. I mean, I could figure something out, I guess, if I had to. All the Dormant Groves, huh? Is 3 too many? I mean, I feel like it's worth giving a try. I don't know. It's kind of a strong effect if you can survive long enough for it. I like rural Recruit, but I like Hungry Ridge Wolf more in this deck. Because we have a good wolf count. Yeah, we're up to 10. 7 humans. That's cool. It's nice that Dawnheart Disciple has pretty good overlap in both a human-centric deck or a werewolf deck. It's basically 1 more card and we at least have the deck. I'd like to probably drop Lightning Wolf now if I could. All the Dormant Groves? Let's just play 4 and see what happens. Because why not? I guess another Hunter. Alright, take the second Wolf. I mean, we just want a bunch of cheap creatures at this point. Lightning Wolf, get out of here. Cloak Cadet's going to be pretty nuts with Dormant Grove. I guess I'll just take an uncommon. I'm not going to sideboard into Mulch. It's a lot of Dormant Groves. Lantern for sideboard against the whatever deck. More in the festivities. Sure. Wonder if we need Nature's Embrace to like ramp with. Probably not. We're a little bit top heavy though, so we can probably, we'll see what we can cut. Yeah, how many creatures did we get? 14, but really it's 18 with Dormant Grove. So we can easily cut a creature here and not even notice. Probably a Flourishing Hunter because we have enough top end already. I think we have enough early game too, thankfully. So this is a weird deck because it's got 4 Dormant Groves in it, and we don't have that much removal, and we don't have anything broken, which is usually a bad sign for this format, but that's all right. I guess this is what we got. We'll try out the Dormant Groves and see what I think. All right. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right. Match 1 here. We'll play first. Oh, yeah. Looks good. Hopefully we get to go Loner into Outcast. That'd be pretty slick. Well, I said I didn't have any broken cards, but that's not true. Ilterper Loner is definitely right on the cusp there. Kind of not too surprised to see us draw out Dormant Grove. Ooh, Old Rutstein's a great one. This looks fun. 5-color maybe? Oh, getting kicked out? That's not good. Let's see. Let's go land. I'm going to play Outcast in case they have Fierce Retribution. And then I can attack with the Loner. All right, and then we'll play the Snarling Wolf. Uh-oh. I would have sacked the insect if I were them. I think we'll go land, Dormant Grove. I'm gonna put the counter on the Snarling Wolf. And I'm actually just going to attack with probably just Wolf, actually, I guess. Because if I attack with the Ill-Tempered Loner, they can block with the Snarling Wolf and kill it. I don't feel like my value's that great for it. Main deck Sanctify. So I think I'll actually equip the wolf here. Planning on flipping my wolves. I'll sandbag the land. Neckar Duality. I haven't seen any actual... Wait, that's not true. They had Mind Leech School. Alright, Flourishing Hunter. That'll do. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I cancel that? I wanted to use my blood token. That's okay. Let's, I'm gonna just get in with the Wedding Crasher and the Snarling Wolf here. Let's see what we draw. Okay, so Snarling Wolf will take 6. And then I can deal 6 to the Hunter. Oh wait, no, I wanna do it like this. This is way better. Way better. Way better. So we pump the Wolf. It deals 5 to the Hunter. Our Wedding Crasher takes 1. We deal 1 more to the Flourishing Hunter. And then we deal 5 to Old Rutstein. So we create a blood token. This is the 6 damage one. So we want to deal 6 to Old Rutstein. Then we want to deal 1 to Flourishing Hunter. And we get our blood token. And we draw a card. Yeah, that was a pretty good turn. So I guess we can play both of these. Let's do that. Oh wait, we don't want to flip our dudes back. We didn't play a spell this turn yet, so I guess we'll do the Snarling Wolf. All right. Looks like they had enough of the dirty, ill-tempered loner. So in the festivities, wow, I feel like that kind of deals with just almost, not everything, but quite a few things. Snarling Wolf, Escort, Insect Tokens. Maybe we try it. I have 3 of them. I mean, I guess they also work well in multiples, sort of. We don't have to bring in 3. So maybe we just cut. I mean, we don't have to do the In the Festivities either. It's just randomly good against some dudes, but it's not like it's insane against them by any stretch. All right, let's not do it yet. I'm not convinced. It does have targets, it's cool, but I'm not really feeling it, so let's run it back here. What the? 3 Dormant Groves, and our opponent wants us to go first. Huh? I'll keep it. I mean, if we get a 2-drop, we get to go Grove into Grove into Grove, and that might be good. 4 mana, 3/6 Vigilance is pretty good. That gives all your other dudes Vigilance. This hand could do nothing, too. Nice mana base. Well, if they're going to sack the infantry, they probably should have attacked first. I guess I'll get rid of a land. I forgot, are we more heavy red or green? Can't even remember. I guess we have more use for the red because of like Ill-Tempered Loner. I mean, I could get rid of a Dormant Grove too, but that's all right. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, it's actually really good here. Just immediately draw a card. It's so good. And then I can play Dormant Grove next turn, put 2 counters on it. Draw 2 more cards. Wow. That's pretty slick. Could also just put 2 counters on a Snarling Wolf and start to maximize the Dormant Groves. Well, thankfully I've got 2 more in hand here, so. Alright, let's go land, Grove, Snarling Wolf, and I'm going to put the counter here actually. I guess I can attack for 3. Probably should have sequenced that a little bit differently. Well, I guess I really couldn't leave up. No, I could have left up a braid. Well, no, I guess I couldn't have. Wow. Wait a second. Why did you do that? Why would you do that? I think they made a mistake there. It's all right. Poor guy doesn't even get to draw. All right. We'll see for round 2. All right, round 2, we'll play first. Oh, let's see. We'll risk it. Knife into Ridge Wolf, equip attack, or find green mana and be able to get a little tramply dude. Either way is going to have to work. Ooh, Ridge Wolf into Ridge Wolf's pretty good. Oh, good. Get the trample. It's not really a good block for him either. I mean, I guess it's an okay block. They take trample damage, but now they at least have something that can trade with our Ridge Wolf. Sure strike, huh? Well, in case they have removal, I'd rather just equip. Get a blood token here. We need a land pretty badly. So because we want to hit our land, I'm actually going to use this. And I think we'll ditch the Disciple because I'd rather play the Sporeback Wolf here. It's pretty aggressive. If I were them, I'd probably keep it back. I think if I were them, I think it was a tough decision for them to make, obviously, but ultimately they should have kept it back to trade because they're a little bit far behind on the race right now. But we'll see. Maybe the decision will work out more in their favor. Sure. So they're tapped out now, which is pretty good news for us. Because now we equip the knife on the Ridge Wolf and attack with both. It doesn't really matter how they attack here, or block rather. I guess that block sort of makes sense. But I think, well... Guess, I mean, it just makes more sense to keep the loner alive. But... I wonder, actually, could I have killed them there? No, I don't think... Well, let's see if I... No, they would have been at 1. Would have actually been pretty close. Like if I had... It would have taken 4 damage, 4 to them, plus another 3. Yeah, it would have been pretty good. They're gonna take 4 here though. All right, let's do the expert. All right, there's sacking tokens here. Sure. So let's equip the knife. I mean, we can sack the blood token first. See what we get. It's a good draw, but we'll do this. And then we get in. Get another blood token. You know, play the Sporeback Wolf. And pass. So with the knife, puts them in a pretty tough spot. They have to play 2 blockers. Not that that's impossible. They have 3 cards in hand and a bunch of blood tokens, but... And I suppose even if they do have 2 blockers, we follow up with a Flourishing Hunter, which is pretty good. All right. That's not going to be good enough. Oh, well, that might be good enough. So we'll get in. Guess we do the Outcast first. I mean, either one's lethal. I guess this makes it so Hunter gains more life. I don't know. Outcast would have been cheaper if we had Hunter out. This kind of also forces them to actually play a spell here. Well, I don't think that was the way they wanted to do it. Because now they're tapped out. All right. So you got game 1. Playing against what appears to be aggro vampires. Celebrant. Yeah, they're looking pretty aggro. I mean, What do we have to do against aggro decks? Honestly, not that much. Like, basically what we have is, what you see is what you get here. In the festivities. So that actually does deal with Blood Petal Celebrant. And I guess half of Doom Dissenter. It's not bad. If they have multiple Celebrants, it's also not bad. What do I have that's bad against them? Maybe putzing around with a knife's not what I want to do against aggro. Yeah, maybe not on the draw. So we could do one in the festivities. In case they have the multiple celebrants or the X1. I mean, we know of at least a couple X1s. 3 X1s. Well, might not be good enough, but I'm okay running it over whatever I just took out. The knife. That's probably okay. I guess Dormant Grove is a little bit slow against them too, isn't it? But I mean, I feel like if you flip a Dormant Grove against vampires, they're in pretty big trouble. I could probably cut one Grove for one more in the festivities. It's not like we're lacking in mid to late game. This is probably the wiser move here. Just make sure you can deal with some X1s. It's a good hand. Wolf into Wolf. Setting up for hopefully cheap Wolf. That was a good draw. Alright, so we can go land, attack. We can't really block. We'll do the Hungry Ridge Wolf. Hungry Farmer's a good one. So I think I'll just chill. I could attack. Problem is if I attack and they have removal, it's not very good for us because they kill one of our dudes and then the Desperate Farmer can get in and basically negate the damage we would have dealt to them. So I like this more. Would I rather play the Ill-Tempered Loner or the Outcast first? It's kind of a tough choice, actually. No attacks. All right. Fair enough. Well, we can do Dormant Grove. I'm okay with doing Outcast. If they have removal for Outcast, well, we know they have Lacerate Flash. I mean, obviously, let's do, actually, here's a good reason to do Dormant Grove. If they have removal, they're going to be pretty tempted to use it on this Ridge Wolf now. And I think ultimately that's going to be good for us. Because it means presumably our other dudes are going to be safer. All right, Sure Strike. We can do the Outcast now. I guess. I'm going to protect the Outcast from Lacerate Flash, so I'm just going to do it like that. Probably would have attacked if I were them to like set up for the Edgar's Awakening. think I'm going to take it. And the reason I'm taking it is because I want to draw cards out this Wedding Crasher. And the fact that we'll have Ill-Tempered Loner online is pretty good, I think. I mean, we can just keep putting counters on things too. Maybe it's safer to just attack with the Crasher here. So that triggers first. I wasn't sure if it was going to do it like that because it showed me my trigger before it showed me their trigger, but lesson learned. I kind of don't understand why it didn't show everything that was going to trigger, but I've only played Arena, you know. I've only played like 6,000 games on Arena. You can't expect me to figure out stuff like that. I've only played like borderline infinite games on Arena. You can't expect me to know stuff like that. That's an unreasonable thing to presume. Yeah, Howlpack Avenger's pretty fair, I would say. It's a pretty fair card. Alright, we'll see you for round 3. Alright, this is a good hand. Sporeback Wolf kind of has good synergy with Dormant Grove if you want to flip Grove as quickly as possible. I kind of like just getting a bunch of counters every turn, but either way works. So, I wonder if, is turn 3 Impulse the right time to play Impulse? When you already have 4 lands in hand. Yeah, I really want to trade here, to be honest. Just because I don't have any other creatures. I guess if I don't... Alright, we're going to do Impulse. Hopefully hit a land here, so it's not wasted. We'll see, though. Wow, 2 more lands, huh? Well, it works out. Oh, hold on. There's yet another fair card. Oh, we're gonna block now. Hey, fair card versus fair card. That's cool. Oh, and then I play one lance in my hand instead of my free one. I think it's that time of the day, guys. Alex Stephenson's brain has officially turned to mush. Not paying that close attention anymore. Sees Halana and checks out. Well, at least Alana doesn't buff every turn. Oh, wait. Yeah, it does. It does buff every turn. That's right. Well, at least it doesn't give, like, haste to a creature that you just play as well as buff it. I mean, that would be ridiculous. Oh, wait. It does do that. Alrighty. Go to game 2. Let's see here. Not really seeing anything that deals with Halana beyond our Abrade. So that's all we got. All right, we'll run it back. All right, Sand will do. Ridgewolf into Sporeback to try and get some extra damage in. All right, opponent mulls to 5. Maybe it's just mull until you find Halana? It's probably not the worst strategy, honestly, when you have Halana in your deck. Let's go full-fledged Ridgewolf beat mode here. I'm going to do this in case they have a burn spell. Unfortunately, Aerith is... Wow. Talk about a timely draw. Sheesh. Well, Halana doesn't get him out of this. That's cool. Well, I'm glad we can beat Halana when they get mana screwed. That's good. It's good news. I'm just looking for some sort of like secret out here for Halana, but I'm not seeing it. Got a braid. Hold on tightly to that Abrade. That's the plan. All right, we'll keep it. That was a good draw. Well, no green mana from our opponent yet. Maybe that's good. You never know. Halana, go to the graveyard. Well, at least they lost a green mana. Maybe that'll be good news for us. Hey, Ridgewolf's a good draw. I guess technically Snarling Wolf with Pump can still deal damage right now. Oh, Aerith. Well, we'll get on that Dormant Grove plan at some point here. For now, I think we just play Disciple and pass. I could have bluffed, but it's a pretty dangerous bluff. So we can bounce our Ridgewolf now for 2 and draw a card. Just pretty strong. Our Dormant Groves are not quite Alana, are they? No, they are not. Well, they only have until end of turn. Okay. Multiple Steelclad Spirits. Unexpected. Unexpected. Let's do Dormant Grove now and start doing that nonsense. Child of Pack's a good one. So suppose we Huh. It's a little bit awkward. Because if I move to combat, I won't get the second trigger there. Well, I think we still do it. Might put the other counter on the wolf. No, I have to put them both on the disciple, don't I? I'm gonna attack. If I trade it for an Aruth, I'm okay with it. I'm actually surprised they took the damage there. Alright, so flip to a 5/5. We can do Impulse, Ridgewolf, and Sure Strike. And we flip their Packmate back as well, which is good. Maybe I want to do the Rack and Tour here instead. I don't know why they must have something nasty here. Just keep putting counters on things. I'm all right with that. I think things are going to flip back too, because I played 2 spells there. Not the end of the world, but something to think about. Oh, there's Solana. Well, at least I'm putting 2 counters a turn too. I'm also like in a braid away from kind of looking good here, sort of. Problem is I can't keep putting counters on the same thing, or I end up losing my thing. Or perfect timing. Well, I don't want to lose this Infestation Expert either. But I have to kill Alana now, right? I think so. No choice. Too good. And then we'll do the Ridgewolf. And guess I'll put some counters on Ridgewolf. I'm losing my Infestation Expert, much to my chagrin. But I'll take a Timely Abrade. Alana's a pretty quick way to lose, so you have until this turn. So they lose both these cards. Whoops. Brambleworm. It's a good one. I feel like they're going to lose to Aerith, though. Skywarp Scout. It's a good one. Except they're going to draw 2 more cards. So I got 6 cards left in the deck. 4 now. So block there, block here. First strike. How many cards I got left? 2 turns left, so we just got to survive here. All right. They could possibly get us. I mean, they have another turn. We don't have any reach. Suitor gets to flip too, and they can pump one. I mean, one thing's for sure, we're not going to beat them by taking all their life. Sure strike, that's cool. I guess we just try and stay alive here. All right. Oh, wow. So they actually just win? Because Aerith, they can't mill out with Aerith? Wow. Well, good way to learn the lesson, I guess. If you would draw a card, exile instead. Well. And then they kill us with the Runebound Wolf. Alright. Guess you gotta learn lessons somehow, huh? So ended up going 2-1. Alana still ended up getting us in the end. Alana deck still got us in the end. It's all right. Got to learn lessons somehow. I'll remember that for next time with Aerith, that you still just lose, even if they deck themselves, as long as they have Aerith out. It's good to know. All right, let's do some back one, pick ones. Oh, I'm glitched until I'll restart it real quick so I can open some packs. All right, pack one, pick one. Take the Lantern Flare. Great card. Even if you're not playing red-white, burning and drawing life is quite good. All right, pack one, pick one here. Probably just take the gold card. I love this Harvester. I feel like I've played it 0 times this format too, but it's extremely strong. All right, pack one, pick one here. I love Old Rutstein. Played with and against it now. Great card. Very well-designed card. Not broken, very fun, and strong. Aruth, well, lessons learned every day. So as long as Aruth's alive, you cannot mill out. Pretty remarkably strong. On top of the fact that its ability generates a bunch of cards each turn. And then here, I'd probably take the Lumberknot. Pretty awesome uncommon. It's a gold card, but I think it's very good. And if you get it early too, it's probably a good build around. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.